Hello and welcome, Virgo friends, to your December 2015 monthly reading. Boy, I've just shared with some of the other months, the other zodiac signs, how this year has just flown by. It really has. It's unbelievable that we're now into 2016, coming upon 2016, and I, I just wanted to recap that honestly, that what we've been getting on this table is there's been much abundance to come, but it's all we have to really work with our intuition. We have to go in and work with our intuition. Take that time, hour a day or a day a week or whenever you can, to turn off technology and go into solitude, to meditate, pray, just to connect with the higher realm. And health and healing is a very other huge theme keywords for the end of this month and uh, going into 2016. And actually, I just dropped the Taurus Earth sign a video, and it came out there that watch your health, don't be stressed. And we know in December usually it's so much running around with holidays and the Christmas and shopping, cooking, and if you are alone, more power to you then. Actually, I think that's the best thing could be, that you just, don't feel, oh, I'm all alone. Just say, hey, I'm going to go within and I'm going to tap the spiritual Christmas side of it all, and write yourself on a journal, whatever you want to do. But nonetheless, I'm wishing you all the best, and I thank all my new subscribers, new viewers, people commenting. I appreciate it all. I like to answer the comments, and so I appreciate it. I just really do. I can see that this world is in a lot of chaos right now, and I'm for all you who follow me, I don't speak about religions and I don't speak about politics. I'm all about embracing the good of all traditions and the good politicians that are out there. I'm not sure how many there are, but you know, but again, I am all about the light defeating the darkness. And there's true evil in this planet and there's true goodness, okay? But trust that if we all collectively, consciously are alert to don't ride the fear wave. Of course, that's what they want to do to us, but we don't ride it. We ride with the higher realms, great spirit, whatever you want to call it. We look up and we speak to the higher realm and we say, I'm on board, and the light will always trump the darkness. Okay, so that's how we relate it now to, if you follow my kind of channel, metaphysics, esoteric wisdom, that's how we got to do it. We work with the invisible ones, okay? But I work with the beautiful ones. But as a priestess, I know that the dark ones are out there, okay? Yes, they are. And they're in fierce mode now, but we just continue to do our daily business. We continue to pray and think positive, and collectively, we can heal ourselves and this planet. I totally believe that. I think that's why, Archangel Michael and the Orishas led me even to come to the YouTube, because those are my beliefs, and I think we can do it. And when Mother Nature is happy, we're all happy, right? Remember that old commercial? If Mother Nature ain't happy, actually, I have a thunderstorm. We just had a thunderstorm for the Taurus reading. The thunders came through, so I'm trying to finish now the third of the Earth um signs. And Virgo, you are a mutable earth sign, okay? And your season is late summer. And with the earth signs in the tarot, that's about the coins and the pentacles, resources, what is valuable to you. It is a feminine receptive, okay? The alchemy is cold and dry. And the court card, the court rank is the pages. So we're young blood, young blood, okay? And the sense is touch. And there is fertility and growth. So I find that all fascinating for us right here. And the uh, the Hermit is your trump card, my Virgo friends. Also, my moon is in Virgo, and the Hermit just came out for the Capricorn read, I believe. So the Hermit has come through on the table. So the Earth signs are working together, and also both, so far the two Earth signs said we must go into solitude. Both Capricorn and Taurus, it came out on the table this way for them, going into solitude, going within, tapping that intuition. So let us continue and see what Virgo pulls out for us, okay? And I just got my new deck. I had the Angel Tarot cards prior, but they were like over 2 years old or something, and they were a little beat up, so I needed to get a new deck. I couldn't show the old cards here on the video. And I also am working for the Earth um, realm, friends of Virgo, The Earth Magic by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay, I like how he works and what he does. And then I also wanted to bring out my Medicine Woman Tarot deck. And actually, I was just sharing with the other Earth signs that this is like one of my first two tarot decks I got. This is my second one of this deck here, Medicine Woman Tarot, because I wore the first one out. But anyway, I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. It's an inspiring deck. It's about Native American wisdom, which I, as a young child, explained in the other reading. I was all about that, okay? I was drawn to them. I was raised in New York City, and just blocks from where I lived, there was the Native American Museum on Broadway, which is now in the cloisters, but back then it was near my neighborhood, and I would go there. I can remember at 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, I would go there. You know, I passed by weekly because I walked to school and I passed by it, but I was in there monthly. I was in there all the time, and that's what started me. And of course, being raised in Santeria, religion, faith, of course, we spoke to our ancestors very much, and that's what Native American wisdom is all about. Speaking to the ancestors. So let us continue with that. And I also, as a young little girl, adored Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael was in my house. Uh, my mother was also raised Catholic. I was raised Catholic. So Jesus, Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, every corner of the house, okay? But anyway, and this is what just came out for the Taurus friends. You're on the right path, okay? So let's put it back in the deck and let's see what our Virgo friends receive from these cards we have on the table. And I want to thank all my new subscribers and viewers. I appreciate you all very much. I hope we can learn things together, and I pray that we end December 2015 in peace. And I pray that 2016 will be a global year for peace, okay, and harmony. I know collectively we can do this. We can heal with our minds and our hearts, okay? We can do this. And but first we have to love ourselves first. We have to appreciate ourselves first, love ourselves first, and then it all comes together, okay? All right, so let's pick some cards. So for those of you who know me by now, I'd like you to just get comfortable and practice your breathing. It helps me, honestly, to come here and take some deep breaths before I pull the cards. So, and send your intentions out. That always works too. I believe in that collective, mind, thought, heart to heart, soul talk. So send it out and let's see what appears. Okay, I can see this card right here. All right, let's take a deep breath. And exhale slowly. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale slowly. Very nice. Okay, we have our cards on the table, and love and light and brightest blessings. Let's see what our Virgo friends receive as the messages. 3 of air, great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Okay, well, seems like there's a pattern with our earth signs here. Definitely a time to go within. Capricorn, Taurus, and now Virgo have all received the same kind of messages, that there's some disruption in the life here, okay? And you're going through some turmoil, but that doesn't mean it cannot be healed, okay? All things pass. And 3 is that creative number, okay? A creative number. And sometimes through struggles and strife, we come out better, okay? Because we start really embracing what is not righteous. And we go within and we ask the higher realm, God, Great Spirit, whatever term you use, my dears, okay? Jesus, whoever you relate to, okay? You work with them. It's difficult to do things on your own, okay? But when you work with the spiritual realm, you don't need other humans to help you, okay? You don't even have to go to therapists, pay money for them. Honestly, some therapists, I think, have more issues than the people go to them. My Lord. I didn't mean to, I'm not cutting anybody down. I'm just throwing it out there. But there is, take time to heal. And we realize that in the month of December, many people go into depressions because either they're alone and lonely. But again, the last reading just came through for Taurus. Appreciate being alone. Appreciate that solitude. Okay? Appreciate it. Because that's when the messages come from the higher realm. Okay? And that's when your heart begins to heal. Miracles come with angels in the respect they heal us. Okay, you don't. They may be invisible to us. Some of us do see them, feel them for sure, and they are the ones that will bring the healing. Okay. But if you have loving family and you are going through a precarious position or precarious times, hard times, speak to your loving family. Okay. But if not, try to go within and take care of you. Honestly. Now it's come out in these readings, so we want to pay attention. 8 of water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. There we are. Pretty much, this card just said it all for what the 3 readings of the earth signs have just been saying. You got to really, go into that spiritual side, okay? You have to, again, the major themes for the ending of this year and going into 2016 is abundance is on all the tables, but health and healing, intuition, okay? And the intuition is when you're on that spiritual path, okay? So a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So my dears, again, don't let this December 2015 um, become a commercial crazy. I was married for 20 years and I held every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, talking to a lot of people. I enjoyed it very much, but you know what? It wasn't spiritual, that's for sure. And how many conversations that got a little, rough, because you know how families do. End up fighting on Thanksgiving Day. Oh, and God bless. Let's make sure next week that does not happen. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to bring some levity to the table. Now that I've been divorced over 10 years and I am definitely on my spiritual path, I welcome solitude. Oh my goodness, if somebody said, would you throw, the party this year? Oh, hell no. I'm going to go to the movies. Just joking, but please, my dears, these energies have come out for the earth signs. So they're trying to tell you something, okay? And we know what chaotic times we are in. The dark ones are here in legions. They call themselves legions. Capricorn, I had the Grail Tarot for them, and they spoke of Lucifer, but Lucifer is a fallen angel. He's not the devil. The devil's a whole different evil thing. And what they did in Paris is the devil, okay? Pure evil, not a fallen angel, okay? So we must align with our angels, our spiritual realm, and become the spiritual warrior. And it just came out for the Taurus. The spiritual warrior card came through. And that's what we're going to become. But we can't become that if we're not tapping our intuition and not speaking with the higher realm. Look at this waterfall comes out again. Oh my. Message. The waterfall came through. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It just came through. Okay? Let me see. It just came through for Capricorn. Capricorn. It just came through. All right, well, we'll have to reread again because it came through with another card called, or I forget what it was called, but it was said it was movement. So I like that new phrase, effortless movement. I just used it for the Taurus video too. I liked how that flow instead of, because I usually say go with the flow, my friends go. I'm going to start using effortless movement, okay? Because that's when you win-win with the divine. All right. It doesn't have to be rough and tough to work with the divine. Vigilance. We have the stone people here. Oh, we got to read about that. Let me see. Are there carvings of the stone people? I'm not familiar with this card. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. And I don't think I've ever read this card personally myself. I have many decks. I can't read every card, or I don't pull every card. But this, obviously though, but this has to do with, I believe like our ancestors are here with us, and that's what we want. But I love that this came out again. And one thing about working these readings that I'm doing with the earth, air, fire, and water signs and clumping them together, I like how when, because I work with the same decks for each sign. So for the earth sign, that waterfall came out twice. I kind of dig that. I like that. That's confirmation that we want to, pay attention to that card, okay? Oh, the Six of Bowls, the Six of Cups. This is a beautiful card. This is a beautiful deck, my friends. If you're not familiar with it, I'll show you her book here too. It's by Carol Bridges. Carol Bridges, The Medicine Woman Inner Guidebook. It's a lovely book. It's been around a while. Let me see her copyright date. I mean, it brings me soothing with 1987. 1987. I just, like I said, it was one of my first decks, and it just brings like a peace. It's such a peaceful read, and it's all with Mother Nature, and she does work with the seas, and she also works with the earth, air, fire, water. I mean, she did a great job with this deck. I wish. Oh, look at this, and the Magician is here. Yes, how cool is that? How cool is that? In Virgo, you were ruled, because my moon sign is in Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And Mercury's trump card is the Magician. Okay? How cool, how cool, how cool. So, yes, let me see what these little images are here. We have animal totem, we have the ancestors here, we have trees, we have the moon, we have the sun. So you see, it's all there, okay? Got the peace pipe going, the resources. So we know resources, it's like the earth sign, right? The coins, the pentacles, resources, the values that we have for Mother Earth, or, the coins, how we work to attain our money. Wonderful. Well, I got to pick up Waterfall, no doubt about it. We got to open it up with Waterfall, because this is pretty cool that it came through again. Yes, and I was explaining when it came out prior that even with my Orisha deck, for you who follow Yamaya and Oshun, you know, um, Yamaya is the goddess, I love their love goddess, but also the goddess of the rivers, and how the snow caps flow, when the snow flows from the mountaintops and flows down to the river's edge and then out to the ocean. So that's why Yamaya and Oshun are so tight. Okay, and some say they're sisters, some say they're mother and daughter. I haven't even figured that one out, but they work together, no doubt about it. That I know, they work together. But to me, when I reading this card, I felt like the Orishas were here with me, Yamaya and Oshun, so it felt beautiful. It truly did. Okay, but here we go. Let's read it again. There's a message here from my Earth friends and my Virgo Earth friends, and I'll pay attention because, as I mentioned, my moon is in Virgo. Effortless. Water naturally flows from higher to lower ground, eventually finding its way to the ocean. One of nature's most exquisite and dynamic demonstrations of this fact is the waterfall. And waterfalls are so beautiful, aren't they, my dear? It's just how they sound. And if you ever stood underneath one, it's wonderful. Graceful, powerful, and effortless. She can take our breath away with her cascading beauty. She readily flows around that which may otherwise impede. She's extremely patient, persistent, and skillful in the way she never so gradually shapes and carves her passageways down the slope of the mountain. Note how the waterfall forms ribbons that accord with the artistry of the stone faces she descends, joining the calmer pool for a rest before she continues her journey. There is no strain or stress in this movement. The water simply follows natural law in the interaction between the formations of the precipice that she traverses, and the powerful fluidity and adaptability of her flow is effortless. Exclamation mark, he wrote there. And when it says here, the water simply flows, natural law, the water simply follows natural law in the interaction. Well, in Native American wisdom, the main phrase for Native American wisdom is trust in natural law. Okay, that's pretty much what it all has to mean. Trust in natural law, okay? Whether it be the animals, Mother Earth, the sky, the Luna, the stars, okay? We just trust and we keep going, all right? It says here, you have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Great Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Okay, so let's bring this card up here, okay? Because here we have this, struggle card here. But remember, threes are about creativity. You know, you can create from the darkness, all right? Whatever place you're in right now, you can get out of that. Recreate yourself. I'll just reread that sentence. Great Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times, physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is to allow. This is not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of spirit, even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself. And creation is the capital C, so we're talking about, the laws of creation here, the creatrix itself. You will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath. And our solar plexus is our power chakra, okay? Our gut area, all right? Our midsection of our body. It's our power source, our power chakra. So work with that, your gut, okay? And obviously, we want to work with all the chakras, but the gut and your intuition, your third eye, your brow chakra. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension, relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. Okay? So, and the breathing is so important, especially if you're, feeling a little anxiety. Breathe it through. Okay? Breathe it out. Inhale slowly. Hold it for at least 10 seconds. Try to, blank your mind out, okay? I'm trying to keep the mental thoughts. We don't want to put them in the brain, okay? Try to work from your heart zone, okay? And then exhale out the breath, okay? That's all spirit when we inhale and exhale, all right? Interesting. Very nice, Waterfall. Well, that's a sign. I'm just repeating myself. That has come out twice now, Virgo friends. So, if something is troubling you, please pay attention to what that card just said, because you don't have to be troubled. And we all go through it. We all go through the strifes of life. It's just the way it is. But it's how we balance it, okay? It's how we balance it that we don't get health issues, or have to seek medications and stuff. We just try to work with the higher realm. These stone people stand in their ever-present in their let me see if I can get the lighter and better, in their ever-present vigil along the shores of an ocean whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water upon which we see them reflected. Oh Lord, hold on. It's a little dark in here. Well, let me keep reading. I don't see what they're saying. The sky, a soft and mobile backdrop for these solid beings, suggests peace and calm. They exude power, only moved and shaped by by other earth elements such as the sea, wind, and earth herself when she rumbles her belly. With practice, we can not only emulate these stone people, but also respect their ancientness and relative absoluteness of strength. They stand tall. Okay, I'm assuming it's the stones themselves. They stand tall, bearing the ragged lines where those other earth elements have carved their impression on these otherwise seemingly immobile fortresses. Long past when we've left the earth for the world of spirit, these ancient beings will remain witness to all that transpires before their bodies. Remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening up your mind and senses to information as it is presented to you through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. It is especially true in two main areas. First, follow any gut feelings that tell you to be weary about someone or something. Second, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others. Maintain your vigilance of the clues around you and inside of you. Assess what is emanating from your body and then sort out any conditioned responses from what is purely instinctual. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, Take a breath and stand tall in your stature. Okay, well, there you go. Stand strong as the stone, people. All right? And you keep constant vigilance, but it's mainly because you're waiting for the beauty that's about to come to you. Like I said, people, I've never seen this card before, so I'm sort of like, trying to even get it as I hold it here. But you see, the sky is blue. Okay? Look up. See, look up. Look out to nature. Look up. Look at the cloud formations. Look at the birds that fly through. And if you see a hawk, or, go read about totem animal of hawk. I got to tell you, just the other day, a red-tailed hawk was out here. I almost lost it. Lost it. That's a message of great spirit, no doubt about it. That's the first time I ever had a huge bird like that. And it just came right there. Right there. And I was standing over here. I wasn't sitting, but I saw it. And there was, the other birds were all around. It just came into, like, I mean, if I wasn't standing here, I would never have known, obviously, and it just it looked straight. I mean, it was huge. It was huge. And I like I said, I don't want to go on a tangent, but it's not that I was on a vigilance, but I embraced that so much. I embraced it right away. Okay, so that's why we have to look for the wisdom in nature, okay? And the red-tailed hawk comes straight from spirit. I went straight to and Googled the information because I've never seen one before. I mean, I know the hawk is the messenger, okay, communicator from the gods, but red-tailed hawk was like, and once it said that once you see a red-tailed hawk, it's always with you. It's always with you. So let me tell you something. That seeing that sight of that bird just inspired me so much, because sometimes I question myself, my dears, what am I doing? Because I have so many people who think I'm a nut job now for leaving what I had to do what I'm doing. But when I saw that red-tailed hawk, I'm never going to leave spirit, never. And here we have the suit of bowls, 6 of bowls, and that has to deal with the west. The fall is the season. It has to deal with sunsets, where the sunset sets is the west, and the cups in the suit of tarot. And its keyword is devotions. And number 6 is the apprentice, experiences of the past. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Appreciate experiences of the past. And isn't that crazy? How many times have we had this 6 of Cups come through in the last couple of months? But there it's saying it. Appreciate experiences of the past. And maybe I have to take that to heart at this moment, because I really have left the past. So I've left them all. I really have. But, appreciate what I had. No doubt about it. I appreciate it, but I'm looking forward to a future with spirit. Personally speaking, I truly am. And here we have the magician, because that's what I feel for all of us. We're going to tap the magicians within. We can do this, my dears. If I'm supposed to be on the YouTube for a reason, it's to make us embrace our magician within, become the alchemists. It takes patience, okay? Patience, intuition, health, and healing will all come if you learn to work with the forces of nature. And here they call the magician. Can you see it says magician there? Number 1. Okay. Resources. And I'll leave it up here so you can see all the things. And it says resources. Your energy is your basic resource. Your sexuality is a large part of your energy system. It involves you in relationships. If you are in a destructive relationship, pick up your power and leave now. Okay, so let's say maybe this is something, it said here, desire to move on to. But maybe some of you are going through a relationship problem, and, even in the last reading, it came up, same thing, problems, issues. And, don't go through these holidays thinking you have to be in a, awkward relationship just to go through the holidays. You stay home alone, my friends, okay? Make yourself a little meal, and you start taking care of you. You will see. It might be difficult, but You'll get through it, okay? You'll get through it. Okay, so pick up your power and leave now. Next, look at everything around you. Get rid of things that interfere with your dreams. Acquire what you need. Be aware that what you need is probably already at hand. Take stock of your resources and use them wisely. Okay? Use them wisely. And that means, the earth, air, fire, and water, and spirit. Okay? And of course, the animal totems. We have bear and elk here. We have the trees, Mother Nature. Okay? And Mother Nature and Spirit also will bring us the abundance. And abundance has been on, I know, my table for a while, for a few months. And I believe other readers also that things are coming. But it's always a flow, my dears. All right. Uh, the effortless movement, which I'm going to start coining. But let's see what Archangel Michael has to say with this reading. Okay. But please, if there's sadness in your heart, and I know that you've heard that some people, who are in sadness during the holidays, I mean, some of them become suicidal almost. Please, please, my dears. I don't think that any of you watching these kind of videos are anywhere near that world. But if you have family or friends or neighbors that don't believe in spirit and are depressed, or please try to speak to them in loving ways, or even from your heart zone, okay? Just send them a prayer, all right? Because that's how we heal. And health and healing is the utmost to follow for yourselves and for your family members and this whole world, for us to heal this planet, okay? Embrace it. Oh, look at this. This has come out twice also. And I think this came out for the Capricorn friends. Yes, because I just had the other one. You're on the right path. Right? Wait. Oh, Capricorn. Yeah, this came out for the Capricorns too. Because the you're on the right path was just for Taurus, because I just dropped Taurus. All right. So 2 cards the Virgos have received that the Capricorns have received. Okay? That's saying something, my dears. So we got to read what wonderful Archangel Michael has to say. And that's what it is. Be gentle with yourselves, my darlings. Okay? Be gentle with yourselves. Don't let people mess with your mind. Okay? Don't let people bring you sadness. Or don't you bring your own sadness. Start loving on you. Start being gentle. Take those sea salt baths. Go out into nature with a walk. Okay? Get out to nature. Archangel Michael is guiding you toward honoring your sensitivity emotionally and physically. You've been pushing yourself too hard while often berating yourself for imperfections which are in your imagination. Okay? That's why we have to get out of the mind sometimes. And that's why we go into the meditative state to hear the messages from the above, because sometimes we can make the shit up. We can. You get caught up in something, you get nervous, or and you start thinking, you know, a day ahead, a week ahead, and it doesn't even exist it's only in your mind. Okay? So don't go there, my darlings. This card serves as a reminder that you're doing the best you can in the circumstances you're dealing with. So give yourself a break. Slow down and be good to yourself. And other meanings of this card: remove yourself from a harsh situation or relationship. Eat a more healthy diet. Avoid chemicals in your food and environment. Get more sleep. Switch to a gentler form of exercise. Speak lovingly about yourself and others. Quiet time is needed. Well, honestly, every single read for the earth signs is about quiet time is needed, solitude. Solitude is not being alone and lonely. Solitude is when you tap the higher realm. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Let me see, he's got the angel with the little lamb, the little lamb, the lamb of peace also. All right, my dear, so please don't stay here. Forgive yourself, move on, whatever's happened, okay? It's not for you to stay in a vibration of lower vibration because you can't let it go. Let it go, okay? Let it go, and go with that flow, all right? And walk by beds of, walk by riverbanks. Get out to the ocean if you can, or if you're in a mountain place and there's waterfalls, definitely go to the water, okay? And if not, take a bath. Take that sea salt bath, okay? Sea salt is about purification also, purifying. And that's why we add the sea salt to us. And it's wonderful for the skin also. You know, it's very good. So, all right, my darlings, I appreciate all of you. This was the longest reading, but we had to recap from the other Earth signs because you guys were just like right on top of each other here. And it's not to say that's not bad. I think it's wonderful. We can all learn from these last 3 readings. All right? So, Capricorn, Taurus, and the Virgos, stay strong. Love yourselves. Tap your intuition. Because health and healing is coming for all of us. It's here already. And so is the abundance. Okay? Just be patient. Patient. Love to you all. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate you all so much. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.